Do you want to grow your wealth, but you know that you can't because it'll cut you off from those resources that you need? I mean, we're told that we're supposed to have 6 months worth of expenses in cash in case of emergencies. But we know that if we keep all of those resources in a bank account, then, well, you'll be cut off from your SSI and your Medicaid and other means-tested resources. Now, asset limits put people with disabilities in harm's way. They can't prepare for a financial crisis, and they have to compromise their long-term security. But hold on, don't X out just yet. I didn't make this video just to give you bad news. What I want to do is I want to talk to you about some tools that are out there that you can utilize so you can grow your wealth with or without a disability. Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and for all the best information on special needs planning, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to make sure that you're alerted every time that I post new videos. Now, a few weeks ago, I posted a video called Able Accounts and SSI, and I explained how an Able account could be a great tool for somebody who wants to gain more independence, but it relies on SSI and Medicaid. Now, if you didn't get a chance to watch that video or you need a refresher, an Able account is a tax advantage savings account for people with disabilities. Many people depend on public benefits for things like income, healthcare, housing, and food, but they're told that in order to qualify for these things, they need to have less than $2,000 worth of cash savings, anything in their retirement account, or other resources. Pretty much what they're saying is, in order for us to help you, you have to stay poor. But what's great is that the Able account pushes back on that a little bit and gives the account owner or the person with the disabilities an opportunity to save up to $15,000 a year in an Able account. Now, these funds have to be used for qualified disability expenses, but the definition of a QDE or qualified disability expense is murky at best, on purpose. Able accounts make it so that a person can save up to $100,000 in their Able account and not have it affect their SSI or Medicaid eligibility. It's not counted. So make sure that you go check out my video, Able Accounts and SSI, if you haven't had a chance yet, so you can see how you can utilize them. Okay, so you know that you can save up to $15,000 a year in an Able account, $100,000 total without it affecting your SSI, but we need to have income so we can actually save, right? So we need to talk about employment. Now, there are some employment programs out there that can help a person with disabilities find a job and keep a job. So there's a program called Ticket to Work, and this program connects you with employment services so that you can figure out which job is right for you, prepare for that job, and maintain that job. So not only will this help a person not be so reliant on benefits, but it'll give them a real sense of independence and self-sufficiency. Now, along with Ticket to Work, there's a program called PASS, which is the Path to Achieve Self-Support. And what this program does is it gives you a written plan and allows you to set aside income so that you're able to reach a work goal. Now, this can include things like education, training, licensing, childcare, and what it does is that money that was set aside for this program does not get counted against your SSI eligibility. Now, on top of those two programs, there are organizations out there that have employment services that help you train and find jobs. They vary state by state, but you'll want to definitely look into something like that. Now, there are people out there that they can make plenty of money. They don't rely on that SSI benefit, but they do need Medicaid. Medicaid pays for a lot more than normal health care or health insurance that you would get through an employer, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than having to pay for all that insurance privately. This is where a Medicaid buy-in program would be great. So a Medicaid buy-in program allows you to have Medicaid coverage, sometimes paying a premium, but you have that coverage even if you make too much money to receive SSI, which automatically includes Medicaid. These people can make more income and not have to worry about losing that vital healthcare coverage. Now, each state has their own eligibility rules, but for most cases, you need to have limited resources and to have a disability that is defined by the Social Security Administration. Now, I know that I mentioned this before, but there is a premium for people who make a certain amount of money. Now, you don't have to pay a premium if you make less than 138% of the poverty level, but it will go all the way up to 100% for people that have a modified adjusted gross income of over $75,000. Now, once a person is qualified and enrolled into this program, they can have up to $75,000 worth of countable resources and have an unlimited amount of in retirement accounts and earned income. Now, what's great is that even if you do lose eligibility, the assets that you have been able to accumulate in your retirement accounts will not disqualify you in the future. Now, once you're enrolled, it doesn't matter how much money that you make, but you do need to have some sort of income. Now, unearned income, that has to stay below a certain threshold. In Michigan, I believe that is around $2,600. It is so important that we're able to grow our wealth whether we have a disability or not. And while those with disabilities have to jump through some hoops, it is still possible. So let's just do a quick recap. There's the ABLE account, which allows you to save money in a tax-advantaged account for different expenses without it going against your SSI and Medicaid benefits. And then there is the Ticket to Work and Pass program, which allows you, or which helps you to get employment and maintain employment. And then there's the Medicaid buy-in program, so that you can make as much money as you want, but still receive that vital health care coverage that you need. I hope that you found this information to be helpful, and while there are general basics when it comes to special needs planning, it's really important that you speak to somebody who has specialized knowledge in the area of special needs planning for a more individualized approach. Now, if you liked what you heard today, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to make sure that you're alerted anytime that I post new videos, and please share it with a friend. And if you really liked what you heard today, make sure that you click on that link below to become a client so we can start coordinating your overarching financial strategy with your special needs plan. Thanks for watching, and remember, planning for your loved one's future today makes for a confident tomorrow.